Hello and welcome. Happy Marvelous Monday. I am the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. We do this through daily steps I call togas, which are today's organizational goals and activities. So today's toga is starting the every nook and cranny cleaning in our home office space. Every nook and cranny cleaning is a great way to help us organize. It's going to make our home feel better. We get that psychology of clean where we know that room is clean and organized. But I don't have time to take a whole room apart in a day and try and every nook and cranny clean it. So I developed this strategy, what I call the compass rose strategy, which means we focus on one wall a day. We begin with the north wall, then we go to the east wall, the south wall, and the west wall. And in 4 days, we have one room totally every nook and cranny cleaned. Now, before we get started, remember, we want to make sure that we get as much dust and debris out of the room and out of our breathing space as possible. And in order to do that, we need to get the dust off of the acoustical texture on the ceiling. So make sure you're wearing your eye protection. You can wear glasses, goggles, or a face covering. Then you're going to take this very soft bristled broom. I get a new one at the dollar store for about $5, and you're going to sweep your ceiling. You're just going to run the broom lightly over your acoustical texture. Now when you do that, a lot of that's going to come sprinkling down on you, so that's why we wear eye protection, but you also may want to cover your hair. So once you sweep the ceiling, you're going to focus on the ceiling fan or light fixture, whatever you have in that room. You want to go ahead and clean that because you don't want it circulating dust when you go to turn it on. Okay, so that's how we get started. Then the next step is we want to go gather everything that we keep in our home office that's spread out all over our home. So go grab a bin, basket, or a box and just walk through your home and put in this bin, basket, or box anything that you store in your home office. And that could be file folders, your stapler, books, any electronic device that you use in your home office, maybe an extra ream of copy paper, whatever needs to be put into this room. We want to go ahead and get those so that we can put them away as we clean. Now, for our compass rose strategy, we do not want to tackle the entire room. That's frustrating, it's chaotic, it makes you feel overwhelmed, and then you get to a point where you're just like, I can't take on a project that big. I don't have time, you don't have time. So what we do is we just focus on that one wall a day. So once we've cleaned the ceiling, we're going to move everything away from the north wall that you can move safely. That is the most important caveat. I have a big piece of furniture over here and I have a heavy filing cabinet over there. I am not going to move those by myself. Even though that's on wheels, I'm just not going to move it. I can clean around it. And what I can do is just kind of take my microfiber wand. Ta-da! You can get these at the any kind of big box store, but you can take this microfiber wand and you just run it behind the furniture and dust the wall. Why do we dust the wall? Because just like your ceiling, even paneling or sheetrock has a texture and it accumulates dust. So you just take this and quickly wipe the entire wall. If you can't move a piece of furniture, just wipe behind it, both the wall and behind the piece of furniture, the back of the furniture. So that way you're getting as much dust as possible. You can even take your microfiber wand and dust underneath so that you get all the little dust and cobwebs and dog hair and, you know, bird feathers and all of that. So once we have dusted the wall, we're going to clean the floor where all the items were so that that's nice and clean. And then we're going to take a either a terry cloth or some sort of textured towel, and I like texture because you're going to clean the baseboards. And you just want to take the towel, you want to spray a little bit of your Murphy's oil soap and water solution, and you just want to wipe your baseboards. Now if your baseboards are a little bit on the dirty, dusty side, you may want to take just a scrub brush and just give them a quick scrub so that they look bright and fresh and that there's no lingering dust, because dust is depressing. And we want to be uplifted, not depressed. Okay, so now that we have the whole back of the wall itself clean, we are going to start to replace the items that we moved. Now this could be your books on your bookcase. It could be your, your desk, your computer, your printer, any of those items. We will have a specific video on how to clean those items individually. We're not going to do it in the every Nook and Cranny cleaning. So if you have a computer or a printer or electronics or gaming system or television, any particular item, we will have a video on how to clean those individually, so it doesn't take up the rest of this video to do that. Now, once we replace everything, we want to kind of go through our items. Now, when we go through an item, we're going to pick it up and we're going to feel our visceral reaction. And I say this, I think, in almost every video. Your item should feel good. If you get, you pick it up and you're like, I don't know if I want to keep this, it's clutter. It's not enhancing your environment. It's not enhancing your, it's not uplifting your energy. It's not jiving with your vibe. So it's clutter. So it needs to go. So we are going to start the go through process, and you're going to just kind of listen to your energy, how your body, your mind, your whole energetic being, how it responds to items that determines whether it stays or it goes. People ask me, how do I know what to get rid of? If it doesn't vibe with your energy, if it doesn't uplift you, if it's not something that you feel good, then it's not going to enhance your experience. So it's clutter, it goes. Okay, so keep only things that make you feel fabulous, that you respond to in a very positive way. Okay, so some of these things are going to go. You can use your very same basket that you gathered in to put those items in, and as soon as you're finished decluttering a room or purging some items, put them in the trunk of your car or in the back of your SUV so that you can take them to the place that you're either going to recycle them or donate them. Okay, remember, while you're cleaning, take a hydration break. Staying hydrated while you're working helps to keep your motivation up, helps to keep your energy up, and it kind of keeps your vitality going. So you want to make sure that you're taking breaks about every 15 minutes. Take a little bit of water. You may want to even enhance your cleaning experience by putting on some soft music, lighting a candle. There is absolutely no reason you can't enjoy your home caring activities. This is actually a very pleasant experience as long as you feel good about the items that you're cleaning. And if you don't feel good about the items that you're cleaning, it's time to purge. Okay, so take your hydration break. Another suggestion, if you have ankle weights or arm weights, you may want to put those on, because as you're cleaning and moving your arms, you're getting exercise. So it's another one of our daily health and beauty routines. We want to exercise. There's no reason why you can't exercise while you're cleaning. You actually burn about 400 calories when you clean a room. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so you can see that I have a lot of books. This is actually the pared down version of my books, and I started without you. Sorry. I got up early because I knew this was going to take a lot of time. But basically, when I go through my books, the first step is I determine whether or not I'm going to keep the book. No, I don't. It doesn't jive with my vibe anymore, so it's going to go. Somebody else could benefit from what's the information in this book, so I'm going to donate it. However, if I were to keep it, I was going to take the cloth, Murphy's oil soap. I just spray Murphy's oil soap on the cloth, and I wipe down the book. And then I I just kind of look in the book to make sure I haven't left any important receipts, tax papers, or my plane ticket, which I found in my book. So there you go. If I'm going to return the book to the bookshelf, I'm going to group my books. I like to group them by color. Just like the rainbow closet, when you group items by color and kind of display them by color, they look more cohesive and more calm. That's the look we want. You can see that I have, let's see if I can move this up a little, that top shelf. Books look really calm when they're grouped by color and organized by color. You can also organize them or group them by topic, or you can just put them all on your bookshelf. But if you use color as like the denominator, then it makes your bookshelf look less overwhelming, more calm, more cohesive, and more inviting. Okay, so once you do books, if you have books, you want to clean any storage device that you have on the north wall. So like, for example, I have a little bar back here. It's a little office bar. I actually have a partner's desk, so this is my desk surface, but right on the other side is my husband's office space. So we kind of share our office space. This is actually a dining room table that I bought a long time ago, and it's big enough for us to each have a space so we can spend time together and actually do a lot of productive work in our office space while spending time together. But back to the bar. So that is where we keep some of our crystals, so that if we're up here working and we're listening to music, we actually have a record player with some old vinyl, we then can really turn it into a very nice evening, sharing some productivity time, as well as some listening to music, relaxing, and so try and expand your space into something that is a space that you can really enjoy. So in the bar, I keep a lot of crystals. So this has already been washed. I ran it down through in the quick wash in the dishwasher just to get it clean, get the dust off. So there you go. Nice and shiny. Shiny reflective surfaces are uplifting. Dull spotty surfaces with dust are depressing. So these are clean. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take everything out of there that I haven't already cleaned, and I'm going to moisturize that wood. Especially that kind of wood is rosewood. It's a tropical wood, and so it needs a lot of moisture, otherwise it cracks and it will break. So I'm going to moisturize the wood with my Murphy's oil soap, and then I'm going to use lemon oil. So I'm going to take a little video of that while I do it, but I just want to talk you through the process so that I don't have to talk while I'm working and my mic doesn't kind of fade in and out. Okay, so we're going to start at one end of the room. Over on this end is a bookcase. Let's see if I can turn it. For a filing cabinet and the printer. I'm going to clean all of that. I've already done the bookshelf. I've taken everything off. I've checked every book, and I've dusted the bookshelves and replaced it. Now we get to the messy spot. Look. So this is the next thing that I'm going to work on. This is the armoire. So that has some stuff that needs to be cleaned. I need to clean this plant. That's going to be washed in the shower with some Murphy's oil soap sprayed on it. So it'll really bring those colors that look dusty and dull back to a vibrant green. And so then this needs to be washed or moisturized, dusted, and all the items on that cleaned. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to move those two items away from the wall. I'm just going to clean them where they are because they're heavy. Rosewood is very heavy, and I'm not going to move anything unless I have someone here to help me. So that's just a caveat, safety factor. Don't move heavy pieces of furniture if you don't have someone at home to help you. Okay, so I'm going to get busy. I'm going to just finish up on this side of the wall, and then I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to work on this. I'll do little snippets of the video so that you can see, but I'm not going to videotape the entire thing. I just want you to see part of the process. Okay, so until we finish the room, I will see you back here as soon as we finish every nook and cranny cleaning the north wall in the office. Here's another hint, it's facial day. So if you want to, you can give yourself a facial, like a mask, while you work. All right. Make sure you're hydrated, light a candle, put on some music, and enjoy your home caring experience of every nook and cranny cleaning the north wall in the office. Cheers. Hello and welcome back. We are every nook and cranny cleaning the north wall in the office. So I have finished the bar and a little area back here in this little dormer window, and cleaned the window. All the woodwork and all the baseboards are clean. That wood is like really moisturized. I took some pictures, so I'll put them in this video so you can see. It just has a glow. So I'm working on this piece right now, and I'm almost finished. So once I am finished with the north wall in the office, and it feels wonderful. So take a water break and go ahead and finish up all of the items on your north wall, put everything back, clean the flooring, and celebrate another successful day, and I will see you tomorrow.